So let's just write whatever is given to us. Alright, now that I have written all of this, this is what it looks like. We have been given T1 equals 1000 Kelvin. Since it's the higher temperature, obviously it will be source temperature. Then we have T2, that is 300 Kelvin, which is sink temperature. And we have been given heat absorbed equals 10,000 joule. And since it is heat absorbed, that means this is the Q in, that is the heat that is going inside the system. Right? And we have to calculate what is the work done. Now, whenever we start solving any numerical related to a thermodynamic cycle, it always helps if you draw the thermodynamic diagram first. Either be it a PV diagram or a TS diagram, just draw a diagram first, because then it will be very helpful for you. So let me just draw that. So this is what it looks like when you do a PV diagram. Here I have also drawn a TS diagram. Now you can draw whichever you want, and if you can do it, you can even solve it without a diagram. But drawing a diagram will just help you. It's not necessary, but it will help you understand the problem better, especially complicated diagrams, complicated numericals. Carnot engine is simple, but if you look at the other questions that will come your way, they will kind of get harder. Right, so this is a TS diagram. We have Q in 10,000 joule. We have a higher temperature of 1000 Kelvin and a lower temperature of 300 Kelvin, so source and sink. And we have not been given the value of Q out, but that's okay, we have enough values anyway. And we have to calculate the work done, and work done is basically Q in minus Q out. So let's get on with it. Now, if you remember the formula of efficiency for a Carnot cycle, it is basically work done by heat absorbed. Or if we just put in the direct formula for it, it also is T1 minus T2 by T1, where T1 is obviously the higher temperature. So if we put in our values now, we can get something like, work done by heat absorbed given value was 10,000 joule, but T1 minus T2 by T1 is 1000 minus 300 by 1000, which will give us the work done, that is just cross multiplying, we'll get a value of 700 joule, 7,000 joule. Now